Good afternoon, or good morning, whichever time it is for you guys. Anyways, I got this match. It's actually pretty crazy. I haven't faced a Trick Room team quite like this, and you'll see what I mean. But I have a PSA, a public service announcement. I had the blues earlier. I didn't really have the blues. I just had the headache. I didn't feel like doing anything at all. Like seriously, I don't even know. I just didn't feel like doing anything at all. It was crazy. But then I had some. I just ate a lot of food, specifically some cereal. I went in on some cereal, some Raisin Bran, some crunchy Raisin Bran. That shit was real good. Anyways, I'm gonna lead off with my Stoutland this time, the big boy. And if you notice anything from last video, there's one Pokemon that's different. Try to guess which one it is. But anyways, I lead off with Stoutland. I'm just going to go for that return. It does over half, but he has leftovers. No, he doesn't, so it's going to be able to 2-hit KO. I'm just going to stick to 2-hit KO. I don't know what Mudsdale is going to be able to do to me. Normally, I think I'll be able to 2-hit KO him. He switches into Ursaring, weirdly enough, and I spent a lot of time on that switch right there. A lot. Because I was thinking, at this point, something dies right here. Like, yes, Mesprit can take it, or something might be able to take one facade, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. But they're still going to die. So it was Lanturn, because I just saw Lanturn doing the least amount of work versus this team. So, yep, Lanturn it was. And then I'm going to go into Liepard to copycat that. He goes into Musharna, which is fine because I'm going to knock off. But he has the Cold Burberry to weaken it, so he gets the Trick Room off. I'm going to copycat it, but I should have encored him into that and then killed him. But I didn't actually do that, so I'm just going to U-turn out because he didn't have the burn yet. So I was like, he might go for the close combat. Anyways, I go for the Psychic. It doesn't kill to my surprise, and he gets a huge chunk off. So I'm just going to U-turn right here. And go into Stoutland, I believe, just to hit anything really hard whenever I can. I mean, it doesn't quite kill, but he gets the Trick Room up and the Healing Wish off, so this really sucks. This puts me in a terrible position, because now, like, look at this. Look how crazy that is. He did this twice, so he just dedicated those two mons to getting this crazy free switching. Like, imagine me just saying, okay, now I want to kill one of my Pokemon, and then give this guy a switch in, and I know that switch in is going to get me a kill. Like, that's what happened right there. So he switches into Crabominable, and I don't have a switch into this. Something's going to die or get 2-hit KO'd, but he misses the first Ice Hammer, so that just really sucks. It just shortens his sweep. Because yeah, and now I'm gonna go into Silvally because I know I can take any one hit and fire back with my stab and be able. I thought it was I didn't actually think it was gonna do this much. That's what's crazy. So brings him low, and I'm just gonna stick it again. If he switches out, it will be a 2-hit KO on anything. Well, not the Ursaring, but still. So I'm gonna parting shot out into Liepard because I know he's gonna go for the Trick Room, and now I'm gonna encore him into that. And so I misplayed a little bit right here. I U-turned out, and I went into Lycanroc. And so look at me. Okay, look at this. How silly am I? So I'm like, oh, okay, there are 5 turns. He's just going to keep going for this Trick Room because he did it once to get it back up. So I'm like, maybe he'll keep going for it. But I was just high because, like, obviously he can switch to this guy. But I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, I just went for the Swords Dance. And when he did make that obvious play, yeah, he was able to. I mean, I didn't know what to do because like Earthquake is gonna kill anything, and he has like all the turns left of not all of them, most of the turns left of Trick Room. So yeah, I just let the thing die, and that was like I was like, oh my god! I was fearing the close combat, but he had it turns out he was banded evidently. Cause yeah, he told me, but yeah, that is really crazy. And then okay, wait. So let me go back to that. So then I had to fodder Silvally because of the Trick Room turns, and I knew that they would be over. And then after that, so that's pretty much my fodder, my Healing Wish, except for the fact that Stoutland is still at 4%. Staying alive, but so I don't have the facade. If I was, but I had to go for the superpower, so now I'm locked into the negative superpower. So it sucks. And so here's the play of the day. What is the play of the day right here? Exeggutor kills this, but he also kills Liepard with pretty much any move. So the play of the day would have been what I didn't do, and like I guess I just clicked it too fast or wasn't thinking, because if I had actually thought about this, or if you can think about this, you can figure out what the right play is right here. The next turn. So I make the wrong decision. So you get it. There are only two options right here. You either attack or you switch. And I made the wrong decision. So what would you do? I actually want to hear it. So if you are watching, you gotta comment it. But yeah, and that includes you. All right. But anyways, yeah, I stick to superpower, which was really stupid because here let me tell you why that was stupid. So yeah, he's gonna win the game. So yeah, he goes to the devastating Drake and he makes it so I can't copycat that. So now any move he goes for kills. So I just went for copycat just because I knew that's the only thing I could do to go first. And yeah, or I could have tried encore, but either one of those would have failed. Anyways, so what I should have done was instead of superpower, the reason I should have switched to Liepard is because if he had killed Liepard with any of his attacks, I could have gone back into Stoutland and killed him because Trick Room wouldn't have been up. But then if I went into Liepard, so that's any of his attacks or Trick Room. That's his whole set, and Liepard wins all those options, or that switch wins all those options. So I made a big misplay, but it's a learning experience. It's nice. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.